Hi, I'm Sarah Leong, Integrated Marketing Communications Manager at Microsoft Asia Pacific. Welcome to today's webinar and thank you for taking the time to join us. Before we begin, here are some tips to optimize your webinar experience. On your screen, you should be seeing a few smaller windows on our digital event console. Feel free to resize, minimize, or drag them around to your liking. Also, you will see the Q&A widget, where you can take the chance to ask our speakers and experts any questions or just share your thoughts on the topic. We also aim to bring in the best speakers and customers from around the region. Hence, there may be segments in this webinar that may not be delivered in your local language. Captions have been provided for this webinar to ensure the content is accessible to all. Simply click on the CC button to enable it. If you know someone who is not able to attend today's live event, the content is also available on demand after the event. They can simply register for the event and the on-demand link will be provided. If you have any feedback to help us improve, let us know in the chat box or through a survey that will be sent to you after this event. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy today's session.
Hi, I'm Jane from the Surface Asia Pacific team. Welcome to today's webinar, Empower Your Hybrid Workforce with Surface for Business. Today, you will also hear from several of my Microsoft colleagues as we bring to you the newest editions of the Surface for Business family, an ever-expanding portfolio designed to support your work and learning needs. But first, we will hear from Fadaghi, Managing Director and Principal Analyst at Telsyte, to discuss key global trends and considerations around digital transformation and hybrid work, and how you should be thinking about your own organizational planning. Over to you, Foad.
Hello, my name is Fadaghi. I'm the Managing Director and Principal Analyst at Telsyte. Today I'm going to talk about the hybrid workplace and how organizations are investing in the modern workplace to be able to be more resilient in the face of major disruptions such as the pandemic we're just experiencing. The latest Telsyte research has really shown a truly remarkable state of affairs. Research that we conducted with technology business leaders on how they're addressing the current challenges really raised some serious questions about how organizations are planning for the future and how they might have planned for it in the past. One of the key trends that we saw is that technology has become crucial to managing disruptions. Almost 90% told us that they plan to lean on technology such as cloud services, enhanced cybersecurity, and new devices to make them more resilient going into the future. The vast majority of organizations see technology as a key enabler to manage disruption. One of the biggest changes to come to working for the modern workplace has been working from home. Now, organizations did allow people to work from home before the pandemic, but that figure was around about 7%, or 7% of organizations allowed the majority of their workers to work from home on a regular basis. Quickly, as the pandemic hit, many organizations changed their policies. Today, some 45% of organizations overall and up to 65% of larger organizations are allowing the majority of their employees to work from home. Many organizations have been thrust into completely new ways of working and have made resulting investments in things such as virtual staff, chatbots, digital assistants, mobile applications to engage with customers and employees, and also remote learning platforms to help them manage a disparate workforce. The big question that we get asked at Telsyte is, will these organizational policies persist? Will they continue past the pandemic? And will organizations adapt to this next normal for the future way to work? Well, the majority of organizations we spoke to told us that enhanced cybersecurity and fraud prevention policies will not go away. 82% said that they are advocating for alternative to in-person meetings on a regular basis going forward, meaning more video conferencing and the need for devices to be able to support high-end video conferencing. Flexible working hours has become the critical part of how organizations go forward. 82% indicated that they plan to allow flexible working hours not just for full-time staff, but for part-time workers and also for casual and temporary staff. One of the other big areas that we're seeing a shift is in the focus of the digital strategy within organizations. A couple of years ago, organizations were very much focused on customer-facing digital technologies to keep up with customers that were moving onto newer devices, such as tablets and smartphones. But today we're seeing organizations refocusing their efforts back on the employee. When asked about the top 5 technology investments for the next 12 months, respondents told us that workplace modernization was the number one factor that they were focusing on. Workplace modernization, such as investing in new Microsoft Surfaces and other powerful 2-in-1 computers to handle the requirements for a truly modern workplace, as quality video communications becomes critical. We asked organizations what were the top 3 contributors to staying resilient during the current disruptions. Well, there's no real surprises there. Organizational flexibility came up as number 1. Employee commitment came up as number 2. And thirdly, and very important, leadership and management style to be able to manage through the difficult times with a calm hand. The road to recovery could be up to 3 years for many organizations. A lot of organizations are telling us that the path has already started for them. Some 25% expect to be recovered by the end of this year, but the majority think it will happen within 1 to 3 years. Just 6% say it will take longer than 3 years to recover, showing the level of optimism amongst businesses out there. One of the other areas that organizations anticipate for a more productive future is about the roles individuals have within their organizations. Nearly 3/4 of respondents to our survey indicated that expanded roles of individuals, including multidisciplinary roles, was going to be normal going forward. This is creating a lot of pressure on individuals and indeed the systems and devices that need to be in place to support individuals that have multiple responsibilities within their organization. 86% of organizations plan to maintain the expanded roles, which have helped break operational silos in businesses. In terms of recovery, the top 4 business priorities for organizations in the next 12 months are improving cybersecurity, lowering costs. We know technology is a key deflationary force in the market and certainly will help lower costs. Improving well-being programs, recognizing that individuals are just as important as technology. And lastly, increasing skills and training programs to make sure that the workforce is capable to handle the new challenges that lie ahead. We've found that organizations that adopt organizational-wide training programs have a lot better results than those that focus on silos. And I'll just leave you with one final thought. Many organizations have been surprised by their ability to adapt to new ways of working during the recent disruptions. Reflecting on what would have taken us 2 years took 2 weeks, some organizations were telling us. Going forward, it's important to harness these learnings to explore more productive ways of working throughout the recovery phase and beyond. And critical to this will be having a workplace with the necessary tools to handle any disruption that comes in the future.
Thanks, Foad. With the PC playing such a central role, we wanted to build a surface for every person, work style, and location. With bright, vibrant screens, fluid and comfortable keyboards, high-quality cameras and mics, the versatility of touch with designs and colors that really pull you in and make you want to use them is what we strive for with every surface that we make. We are proud to announce we are expanding our portfolio to bring beautiful design and productivity of Surface to even more people with the new and affordable Surface Laptop Go and new updates to the Surface Pro X. These are products designed to support the shift to hybrid working and learning. First up, I will hand you over to Yudi to talk about all things new with the latest version of the Surface Pro X.
Hi all, I'm a big fan of the Surface Pro X. This has been my primary device for over a year. So when the team asked me to introduce the latest version of this awesome device, I was really excited to come share my thoughts with you. Being always connected through LTE, I can take this device everywhere. Particularly now with remote working, I find myself using it outside, at home, from the park to the cafe, just about anywhere. And I know I can connect securely and with speed without having to access the public network. Today, we are here to talk about the latest iteration of the Surface Pro X. We are excited about the momentum we are seeing for Windows on ARM and how it will unlock new experiences for all Surface Pro X customers. We made Edge faster, and we've added new versions of Teams and Visual Studio designed for Windows on ARM. We've also added eye contact, so you are able to connect with people you're talking to more effectively by looking them in the eye, even when you're not looking directly in your camera. From CAD to creative applications like Adobe, we are seeing more developers create applications that are optimized for Windows on ARM. All of this adds up to faster performance and longer battery life. Surface Pro X now gets 15 hours of battery life across the lineup. And for our customers who need more power, we're introducing the new Microsoft SQ2 processor. And every Surface Pro X comes with ultra-fast connection using gigabit LTE. And you know this connectivity is so important these days, particularly when you consider the constraints we face in bandwidth when your kids are gaming or streaming Netflix, or your roommate is participating on another Teams call. We are so excited for you to check out the new Surface Pro X. We know that there is a set of customers who prefer a more traditional design and gravitate towards power, practicality, and the clean lines of Surface laptop. I'm going to hand it over to Pauline to share more about the latest addition in the laptop line.
Thanks, UD. With over 3 generations, Surface Laptop continues to set the standard for what a laptop should be. It's a Surface people love for its perfect balance of style and performance. Today, we are excited to bring what people love about laptop to a smaller, lighter, and more affordable price point. Let's check it out. I'm extremely excited to introduce the new Surface Laptop Go, our lightest, most affordable laptop. We're so proud of this device. It has everything we love about laptop in a smaller, newer design that provides an amazing experience for browsing, productivity, and collaboration. With just one finger, I can easily open it. With Instant On feature, I can get started right away. You'll see the stunning 12.4-inch Pixel Sense display with narrow bezels and 32 aspect ratio. It really optimizes the screen space so you can see more, do more, and be more productive. For a quick and secure sign-in option, Surface Laptop Go has a one-touch sign-in using Windows Hello. This authentication provides fast and secured access to OneDrive, Personal Vault, and much more. Surface Laptop Go is built with durable and lightweight metal finishes. We can't wait for you to experience the typing on this device. It has a full-size Surface keyboard with a perfect balance of key pitch, full key travel, giving you accuracy and comfort. There is also a large precision trackpad, all to keep you in your flow. Surface Laptop Go is powered by Intel's 10th generation i5 quad-core processor with up to 16 gigabytes of RAM and 256 of storage. And all the configurations, even at the entry level, are snappy and fast. And with cloud-connected experiences like Microsoft 365, you'll stay productive across all of your tasks. Surface Laptop Go has up to 13 hours of battery life and has a fast charging feature. That amount of power keeps up with you, no matter what you are doing, throughout your entire day. Now, whether you're learning or working, chances are you're using your camera, your speakers, and mics more than you have ever before. We know how critical it is to have a high-quality video chat experience. Surface Laptop Go has built-in 720p high-definition camera in studio mics so your friends and classmates can see and hear you crisper and clearer than they have ever before. This is something that you don't generally find in laptops at this price point. Laptop Go also has omnisonic speakers and Dolby Audio tuning. This combination surrounds you with amazing sound for listening to music, watching shows, or being on those calls. Having heard about our newest and affordable device, we now move on to our most collaborative. Let's hear about the latest updates on our Surface Hub 2S. I'm going to hand you over to Young-hoon, our Surface specialist from Korea.
안녕하세요. 한국 마이크로소프트에서 서피스를 담당하고 있는 김용훈 매니저입니다. 오늘 여기 아름다운 서울 경복궁 근처에 있는 저희 마이크로소프트 지사에서 서피스 헙 2S 안에서 윈도우즈 10 프로와 엔터프라이즈에 사용할 수 있는 컨피규레이션에 대해 말씀드리고자 합니다. 현재 기업이나 교육 환경에서는 사람과 팀을 최대한 생산적으로 만들기 위해 다양한 종류의 유연성이 필요합니다. 모든 작업자, 직원 및 학생이 직접 함께 있던 원격으로 연결되어 있던 공동 작업에 필요한 도구를 제공하는 것이 지금 이 팬데믹 상황에서는 그 어느 때보다 중요하다고 생각이 됩니다. 저희는 서피스 허브 2S를 출시했을 때 사용자가 회의실이나 어떤 공용 공간 내진 허브 공간에 들어가서 그냥 화면을 터치하고 로그인해서 생산성이나 창의성의 흐름을 방지하지 않고 공동 작업, 화이트보드, 마이크로소프트 팀즈, 화상회의 이런 부분에 굉장히 빠르고 유연하게 참가할 수 있기를 원했습니다. 이 새로운 작업 및 학습 방식을 더욱 지원하기 위해 오늘 사용 가능한 윈도우즈 10 프로와 엔터프라이즈와 함께 서피스 허브의 새로운 구성을 도입하게 되어 기쁩니다. 저희 서피스 BG 리드신 조용대 매니저께서 이게 어떻게 작동하는지 보여드리겠습니다.
네, 안녕하십니까. 서피스 BG를 담당하고 있는 조용대입니다. 제가 오늘 여러분들께 보여드릴 데모는 윈도우즈 10 프로가 탑재되어 있는 서피스 허브 2S입니다. 여러분들께서 보시는 바와 같이 흔히 익숙하게 활용하시던 윈도우즈 10 프로 PC하고 똑같은 화면인 것을 확인하실 수가 있습니다. 이 기기에 로그인을 하는 방식은 윈도우즈 헬로 기능을 활용하여 바로 이렇게 여러분의 지문 인식 리더에 한번 가져다 댐으로써 안전하게 기기에 로그인을 할 수가 있습니다. 그리고 원격에 떨어져서 함께 일하는 동료들과 문제를 더 깊숙하게 분석을 하고 창의적으로 해결하기 위해서 이와 같이 마이크로소프트 팀즈를 활용해서 함께 논의를 하고 문제를 해결해 갈 수가 있습니다. 그러면 제가 보고 있는 화면을 함께 공유를 하면서 동료들과 같이 한번 논의를 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다. 회사의 중요한 경영 지표들을 다루는 임원들께서는 항상 이와 같은 대시보드를 통해서 전반적인 운영 상황들을 확인하실 수가 있습니다. 지금 이 사례는 재고 현황이나 그리고 또 리테일 스토어에 반품되는 비율 등을 지금 보고 있는 것들인데요. 창고에 있는 물건과 그리고 또 온라인에서 지금 어느 정도 인벤토리가 생기고 있는지, 그리고 이 인벤토리 기간이 얼마나 되는지, 이 기간이 길어진다라고 하면 상당히 문제가 되겠죠. 그리고 글로벌 마켓에서 지금 비즈니스 현황들을 좀 보고 있는 상황입니다. 또한 영업과 운영 측면에서 봤을 때도 단종되는 재고의 비율들을 확인을 함으로써 보다 더 효율적으로 오랜 기간 재고가 악성 재고가 되지 않도록 하기 위해서 팀과 논의를 하기 위해서 마이크로소프트 와이트보드 애플리케이션을 통해서 원격에 있는 동료와 함께 이 문제들을 분석을 하고 함께 아이디어를 나눌 수가 있습니다. 아까 말씀드린 것처럼 이렇게 전반적인 이 백오더 물량이 늘어가는 것과 동시에 단종하는 제품에 대한 재고들이 어떤 때는 이렇게 올라가고 하는 것을 볼 수가 있는데요. 이쪽에 북미에 있는 이런 재고들을 굉장히 높은 재고들을 재고 비중이 낮은 다른 나라로 옮긴다든지 이럴 때 비용들에 대해서 함께 고민을 해간다라고 하면 훨씬 더 비용을 절감을 하고 또 이익을 효율적으로 생성할 수 있을 것으로 예상이 됩니다. 자, 그럼 다음 순서로 김용훈 님께 순서를 넘기도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
네, 데모 잘 보셨나요? 서피스업2S의 윈도우 10 프로와 엔터프라이즈를 사용하게 되면 개인이 서피스허브의 모든 앱을 사용할 수 있으며 대형 화면을 제공해서 회의 및 공동 작업 환경을 만들어 개인 사무실 및 학습 공간을 포함한 모든 위치에서 공동 작업과 생산적인 회의와 또 대형 화면에서 생산적인 것을 할 수 있도록 그런 어떤 플랫폼을 제공하게 됩니다. 서피스업2S는 보시다시피 50인치로 되어 있고요. 전체적으로 윈도우 10 프로와 엔터프라이즈 데스크톱 환경을 제공을 합니다. 예를 들어서 여기서 지금 보시고 계시는 서피스업2S는 윈도우 10 프로로 이미 업데이트가 되어 있고요. 일반적으로 그 PC에서 사용할 수 있는 앱들은 모두 다 여기에 다운받거나 인스톨해서 사용할 수 있다고 보시면 될 것 같습니다. 네, 서피스업2S를 윈도우 10 프로나 엔터프라이즈를 올려서 사용을 하시면 하루 종일 책상에 앉아 있는 단조로움을 깨고 사람들이 서서 더욱더 움직이고 원격으로 참가자를 만나고 더욱더 자연스럽고 어떤 인투이티브한 방식으로 생산적으로 더 일할 수 있다고 생각이 됩니다. 그리고 이 새로운 업데이트는 서피스업2에서 정말 쉽게 구성할 수 있고요. 네, 서피스업2S 구성에서 윈도우 10 프로와 엔터프라이즈를 사용할 수 있기 때문에 고객은 윈도우 10 PC에서와 마찬가지로 어떤 대상 환경에서 사용자 지정 키오스크 모드로 구성을 만들 수도 있습니다. 모든 걸 다 통틀어서 서피스업2S의 윈도우 10 프로와 엔터프라이즈가 올라가면서 더욱더 가능성은 무한해졌다고 생각이 됩니다. 감사합니다.
We hope you enjoyed today's webinar, learning about the key considerations when thinking about supporting the shift to the hybrid work environment, and also how our latest portfolio of products can support. If you would like to hear from a Surface specialist following this webinar, please leave a comment in the chat box. Thank you for joining.